Today we're tackling a question that comes up all the time in import and export. Who's actually responsible for classifying your products? You might be surprised by the answer. I'm Kari Crane, editor of Shipping Solutions International Trade Blog Passages. Before I begin, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our Basics of Exporting videos. Let me share a real situation. A trade compliance manager reached out with a common problem. Her company thought they could just accept HTS codes from their vendors for imports and let freight forwarders handle Schedule B codes for exports. But here's the thing, that's not how it works. Let's look at who is actually responsible for classification, starting with imports. The Tariff Act is clear on this one. As an importer, you must exercise what's called reasonable care when making entry. And yes, that includes assigning those HTS codes. Reasonable care means having internal controls, documenting your process, verifying classifications, not just blindly trusting others, including your vendors or customs broker. Here's a phrase that'll get you in trouble with U.S. Customs and Border Protection, but my broker assigned the code. That excuse won't fly with CBP. Even if you work with brokers, which is totally fine, you're still responsible for the final classification. Now let's look at the export side. When it comes to exports, you have key responsibilities under the Foreign Trade Regulations, which are enforced by the U.S. Census Bureau. For most shipments, you'll need to file Electronic Export Information, or EEI, through the Automated Export System if your shipment meets certain value or licensing requirements. The data you report in the EEI includes critical details like the Schedule B or Harmonized System Code. And here's the catch. Even if you're working with a freight forwarder, your company is ultimately responsible for ensuring that all information is accurate. In a routed export, where your foreign customer's forwarder files the EEI, you, as the U.S. principal party in interest, are still required to provide accurate Schedule B codes to the forwarder. This responsibility can't be passed on. The regulations make it clear that accountability lies with your business. Now let's quickly touch on free trade agreements. If you're taking advantage of an FTA, such as the USMCA, the HS code for your product is essential for meeting the agreement's requirements and obtaining reduced duties. For example, if your company certifies goods under the USMCA, you'll need to ensure the HS codes are correctly assigned and documented on the certification of origin. This step isn't just a technicality. Accurate HS codes directly impact your customers' duties and can be a deciding factor in their purchasing decisions. Taking ownership of product classification helps you avoid costly delays and penalties while giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace. If your company needs support with product classifications, our product classification software can simplify the process and keep you on track. Click the link below to start a free trial, or watch this video to see how it works. And before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more practical, real-world advice for exporters like you. For even more resources, check out the hundreds of articles on exporting and compliance available at shippingsolutions.com/blog, linked below.